Hey folks, NoDiceRice here, welcoming you to the exciting world of trophy hunting in Gran Turismo 7. Get ready to embark on a thrilling journey of virtual racing and some great competition. In this video, we'll explore the challenges of hunting for that platinum trophy in GT7. It offers a wide range of trophies for players to unlock, each representing a significant achievement in the game. From completing specific races and mastering challenges, racing maneuvers, the trophy list is diverse and extensive. As a trophy hunter, you'll need to get the best driving skills that you possibly can out of yourself, and above all else, test your own limits and patience. Each trophy presents a unique challenge that pushes players to improve their driving techniques and explore different strategies. Whether it's completing a perfect lap, achieving top speeds, or conquering different tracks, the sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that comes with unlocking a trophy is unmatched. To succeed with grabbing the Platinum Trophy in GT7, it's crucial to practice and revise as you go. Study track layouts, analyze the strengths and weaknesses of your opponents and yourself, and fine-tune your racing techniques to gain that competitive edge. Additionally, participating in the online races and challenges can provide valuable opportunities to polish your skills and actually gain more prestige than ever simply beyond the trophies. I would state for anyone watching and undertaking this process to focus on three specific areas. The licenses, tough, yes, but rewarding, with some great cars to get you started quicker and much needed savings on credits, plus making you sharper than ever, which is invaluable. Circuit practice, no better way to raise your competitive edge than getting familiar with all the tracks, while also knocking trophies out as you go. I'll also advise to save and watch replays to identify areas of improvements or potential gaps in what you're doing against your best lap times. This will ensure you're at your very best as you tenure in the process. Unlocking all trophies in GT7 is the aim for this video, and a remarkable accomplishment that showcases your dedication and perseverance. So gear up, let's hit the tracks together and begin your thrilling trophy hunt in Gran Turismo 7 today. Let's go. Starting off pretty easily here with moving on up. All you need to do is overtake 5 people in a single race. Again, if you're having challenges with this one, simply start up a race with a better car than the rest of the field and you'll be in a good spot. Pretty common trophy for most races out there, with 97.04% have this one. When first getting into the world map, you'll be prompted to enter the GT Cafe. This is the location visited every time to start menus and collect their completion rewards. Once the first menu is activated, after some brief dialogue, this trophy will pop up, as you begin the first of 39 menus in the campaign. Pretty easily done, as you can see, 94% of the races out there have this as a trophy. The first menu tasks you with collecting 3 specific Japanese compact cars: Toyota Aqua, Honda Fit Hybrid, and the Mazda Demio. While you can purchase all 3 outright immediately, it is most recommended to purchase any of the 3 as a starter vehicle. You can win the others to round out the cafe menu. Pretty common trophy, as you can see, for most people out there. Scapes is unlocked after completing menu 7. Scapes is a fully fleshed out photo booth. You'll be tasked with taking one Scapes photo for menu 16. You can create a quick composition in Scapes and repeatedly take the same photo 100 times to achieve this trophy. The photos do not need to be different from one another or saved in any specific format. For the running on empty trophy, it's pretty self-explanatory. You can set up a custom race to make sure your fuel consumption actually runs out to 0. The second you hit 0, this trophy will pop up. Pretty easy one to achieve, however still uncommon amongst most racers, with only 42% hitting this one. Good luck. As for done in 60 seconds, this can be done at any time with a suitably high PP vehicle. However, license S3 takes place on the Tsukuba circuit with a goal time exactly at 1 minute, meaning completing this with a goal time will ensure you earn this trophy. Not the toughest trophy to achieve, yet still uncommon out there with 32%. Drift Trials is a mode available on most tracks in the game, accessed from world circuits. The easiest way to drift is on dirt tracks, as losing traction on dirt tracks is easy to induce and control. As you lose traction, you'll begin to earn drift points as indicated on screen. After reaching 10,000 plus drift points, you can sprint to the finish and the trophy will be presented to you. I found this to be one of the hardest trophies actually to achieve, so drifting for me was a complete pain. Best of luck for you guys.
The Rain Royalty Trophy is a hidden feature in the License Center. There are 3 tests that occur in the Rain: A5, IB6 and IA7. Completion of these 3 tests with bronze or better will net you this trophy. Be sure to be extra careful while steering in the rain, as the wet pavement makes losing control very easy. During the campaign, you will only encounter a handful of races on dirt tracks. To get this trophy quickly, create some custom races and win them, or repeat those specific races you encounter along the way. If custom is your preference, go with Europe Sardinia Windmills, as it's a shorter course. Win this race against the computer repeatedly until you wind up popping this trophy. The 200 mph club trophy. You will likely earn this during one of the license tests when driving a high performance vehicle, or when you have tuned one of your vehicles to some of the final menus. If this trophy doesn't come your way naturally, use the Dodge SRT Tomahawk X VGT. God, that's a mouthful. This vehicle costs 1 million credits to purchase and must be specifically tuned to reach top speeds. Great for later trophies as well. As for the fully licensed trophy, there are 10 licenses available in Gran Turismo 7, with 10 tests each. Acquisition of each license is progressively more difficult to achieve than the last. Currently, only the regular licenses are required with this trophy, where you need to bronze in all 5, so B license, A, International, BA, and Super license. The master licenses are there for those looking for an extra challenge added in update 1.4. Each license level is hosted by a GTWS competitor, which serves as the player's instructor and explains what the player should do in each test as added support. For Let's Go Carbon Neutral, you must purchase a vehicle with the aspiration of EV, which signifies an electric vehicle. While you can purchase any EV you would like in the game, the cheapest EV available can be found in the Brand Central, Europe, Germany, BMW, and it's the i3-15. Once you've bought one of the EVs, you'll receive this trophy. As for toughening up, at the tuning shop, which is made available after completing menu 3, you can opt to increase body rigidity. You may purchase a few of these modifications during the campaign to increase your vehicle PP, but for this trophy we need 10. To minimise the cost, select some of the lowest PP vehicles you have and purchase the upgrade. Selecting the lower PP vehicles will minimise the cost, as it will scale in value with higher PP vehicles. As for the Safety First trophy, you must purchase a vehicle with safety lights on it. While you can purchase any such vehicle you would like, signified by the hashtag safety car in the menu UI, the cheapest safety vehicle available can be found at Brand Central, Europe, France, and Renault, the Megane RS Trophy Safety Car for 50,000 credits. Washing your vehicle can be done at GT Auto, which is unlocked after completing menu 7. Each car wash costs 50 credits and will restore the pristine look to your vehicle after driving and accumulating dirt and dust. This is purely a cosmetic buff and has no benefit to your vehicle performance. You'll have to wash a vehicle once to complete menu 8, and you can immediately wash a vehicle after it has been washed, so you can wash, rinse and repeat on the same vehicle 9 more times to achieve this trophy. Wheels can be purchased from GT Auto. Wheels more accurately refer to the rim design of the vehicle and should not be confused with the different tyre types sold at the tuning shop. American Racing, Motegi Racing, KMC Wheels and Havashi Racing all carry the cheapest wheel options, which cost around 2,500 credits. They all work, so it's cosmetic at best by choice. Buy 10 tyres to unlock this trophy. The first step to mastery, achieved via circuit experience. In this mode you are tasked with completing key sections of a track individually in a specified time, and a complete lap. The same constraints the license tests have applied here, so keep it on the track. Bronze or better in every sector and the full lap is all you need for it to count towards this trophy. This trophy will be earned during the campaign as of menu 24, which requires you to complete all sectors with bronze or better on the Europe Dragon Tail Gardens track. So, just like the last trophy, we need to get familiar with a few tracks to earn this one. Completing all sectors and the full lap for 5 different tracks will net you the Circuit Apprentice trophy. Quite an uncommon one out there, so again, it just shows your practice will make you much better than most of the field. Just like our previous trophy, you'll need to complete all sectors in the full lap, but now for a total of 15 tracks for this trophy. Only 15 are required for this trophy, so choose the best for you. You can spend a lot of time chasing this one, so switch up the tracks after 10 or so laps if you're not making any progress. Some tracks always suit others best. We're all different racers, so play to your strengths. This trophy requires you to complete 100 laps in the time trials and sport qualifier modes. You will likely complete a few qualifiers in sport mode while getting 50 finishes, but you will likely not reach 100 before finishing sport mode. This means that using an incredibly fast car such as the Tomahawk mentioned earlier, on a short track like Northern Isles Speedway, in time trial mode can shorten the length of time the trophy takes down to less than half an hour to quickly get the remaining laps. Using an oval track will also help you quickly accumulate mileage for the bronze trophy round and round, letting you earn 2 trophies simultaneously. Achieving gold times in each of the 50 licensed tests makes this trophy one of the most difficult to earning the platinum reward, requiring maximum precision on all facets of the challenge at hand. The margin for error is small here, so patience and practice is key. My best advice for this is to use the demonstration option, which will play a video of a gold time run. You can watch this video, pause it and rewind to get an idea for the track and study specific sections. Once ready, make a good attempt at the lap without pushing too hard. Now use that personal best ghost as your guide as you continue to improve lap after lap. Do use the ghost offset setting to keep them at a distance or to avoid them being in your eye line whilst taking corners. As you get more comfortable with the test or just need a few tenths of a second to reach gold, dropping the offset to 0 will let you identify where you're losing the most time. When the ghost passes you or gets too far ahead, this is an indicator that there is a better way to take that bend or corner. Best of luck on this trophy as it will test you. Sport mode will be available after completing menu 9. Sport mode is a competitive multiplayer mode with leaderboard rankings. There is a great emphasis on employing your racing skills, and you'll be penalised for hitting course boundaries or other racers. Avoiding these penalties is crucial to ensure you finish the race. Too many penalties can result in a did not finish. The mode will also match you against opponents around your skill level in an effort to promote fairness. Prioritise taking clean lines and finishing the race should be no problem. After completing your first sport mode race, this trophy will be yours. While working to complete the menus for the campaign, you'll have to get many podium finishes, but doing so nets you prize vehicles adding to your collection. By the time you complete the 39 menus and gold licenses, you will have somewhere around 80 to 85 vehicles in your garage, depending on the random prize received through roulette ticket rewards. This trophy will be fulfilled some point while closing out the 39 menus, and you will not have to go out of your way to purchase vehicles for this trophy. Once you hit 50, this trophy is yours. This trophy is awarded to you once you have a total of 100 vehicles in your garage. The number of vehicles you have in your garage is displayed at the top screen after selecting Change Car. If you find yourself just a few vehicles short of 100, you can purchase multiple Gran Turismo Racing Kart 125s repeatedly for 10,000 credits each until you reach that 100 milestone. Note, your garage should not be confused with your car collection. This trophy is going off the total number shown when you're going into Change Car, something I misunderstood, so watch out. This trophy would require you to turn every helpful setting off. The difference would be quite jarring in how your vehicle handles if you kept the help on from the beginning, but your performance is irrelevant for the trophy. You will need to change your assist settings to 0 or off as highlighted on screen. Choose a short track like America's Northern Isle Speedway and create an arcade or custom race with these settings in place. Upon finishing the race, regardless of your finishing position, you will earn this trophy. Make sure to return your settings back to your preferred setup afterwards, but if I were you, I'd keep them off. These will make you faster and a more competitive racer when you begin live races. Avoid leaving the track, hitting an opponent, or crashing in general into anything to achieve this trophy. When you complete a race where you achieve this feat, you will receive a clean race bonus, where you will earn an extra 50% of the credit payout from the event. You are incentivized to achieve this as often as possible due to the credits needed for many of the expensive vehicles required from some trophies. You're not guided to race often in Formula cars. While you can buy one and then complete any race with the vehicle for the trophy, the 1 million credits will be best saved for something else. A good note for this is the license test S7, which will put you in a Formula car. The first time you complete a lap on S7, regardless of your time, the trophy will be yours. A few laps in the car will have you feeling at ease, as opposed to the crazy change of pace on attempt 1. You will likely win many races during the campaign, some of which by incredibly large margins due to having a significantly better vehicle, or simply down to your immense skill. Many of the reward vehicles from early menus or license tests will easily suffice in this situation. When going for this, you'll have no problem surpassing the rest of the competition and winning by a margin greater than 10 seconds, netting you the trophy with ease. Some races you'll win at times by incredibly tight margins due to the large gaps in starting positions on some tracks. When attempting this trophy, get into first place and intentionally slow down and drive directly in front of the second place driver for the remainder of the race. This will ensure that the margin of victory is within the 0.5 second threshold for the trophy. Throughout the campaign, you'll likely win many races and earn the requisite 10 wins for this trophy. In the event you want to earn this faster though, you can start arcade or custom races on any track you like, play on beginner difficulty and use a fast car to blow away the competition. A podium finish occurs when you place first, second or third in a race, regardless of the number of participants in it. Earning the requisite 10 podiums is ultimately unavoidable while completing the menus, but can be earned across any of the competitive race modes, World Circuits, Sport and Multiplayer. You can find several pickup trucks available in Brand Central and used vehicles to buy in-game at any time, provided you have enough credits. Cafe Menu 26 would be an ideal time to purchase a pickup truck, as you are required to use one for the designated races to receive the prize vehicles. Purchasing any vehicle 10 times will net you this trophy. The cheapest option is to go to Brand Central and pick up the Racing Kart 125 shifter we mentioned before. Each Racing Kart 125 costs 10,000 credits to purchase, meaning you will need 100,000 credits total for the trophy. At the tuning shop, you can purchase turbochargers and superchargers, which will increase the power of your engine and your vehicle PP. For this trophy, we need to buy 10. To minimise the costs incurred, select some of the lowest PP vehicles you have and purchase the turbochargers. After a few purchases on a few vehicles, you will reach 10 total purchases necessary. Tuning parts can be purchased for your vehicle at the tuning shop on the world map. Tuning parts will be an instrumental component making your vehicle faster or bringing them into specifications for races. While you may purchase tuning parts immediately after menu 3, it's best to wait for menu 6, which tasks you with bringing a Mini Cooper to 360 pp, so hold out for this menu before diving in. Aerodynamic parts can be purchased from GT Auto, which focuses on cosmetics for your vehicles. GT Auto is unlocked on the world map after completing menu 7. After this point, purchasing any aerodynamic parts will unlock this trophy. During the campaign, menu 20 will guide you through the process of purchasing an aerodynamic part, so hold out for this one. Adding a wide body to a vehicle can be done at GT Auto. Wide body modifications are only eligible for certain vehicles on a case-by-case basis. Generally speaking, more traditional racing or muscle cars are eligible for this. The change is mostly cosmetic though and has little impact on the performance. Menu 28 will force the process on you, making this trophy unmissable. The option to take a pit stop to refuel is largely unexplored during the campaign menus. To encounter such a situation, you must be racing with fuel consumption on. After completing a few laps, you'll likely be out of gas and needing to pit. Drop into the helpful pit crew and wait for them to fill up your gas. Now you've netted another trophy. Something else not massively explored is changing tyres. Changing tyres is an essential part of the game, especially for endurance races and some crafty sport mode examples. You can always create a custom race to achieve this one should you not wish to wait. Drop in, select a new set of tyres, and the trophy is yours. The Legend car dealership will be made available after completing menu 17. The Legend dealership offers 10 different vehicles at a time, with stock rotating semi-regularly. When a vehicle is soon to be removed from the store, it will be listed with a warning limited stock, indicating 24 to 48 hours remain before going out of stock. Purchasing any vehicle from this dealership will suffice for this trophy. Remember to keep an eye out for the 3 legendaries. After crossing the finish line in 50 races, this trophy will be yours. You should be pretty familiar with sport mode at this point, so completing 50 shouldn't be a huge task. There have been bugs with the count for this one in the past, so don't expect to hit 50 and that's it. Potentially it could take longer than that to grab the trophy. Best of luck. If you haven't completed this one sooner with the Time Attacker, the task is to reach the 500 miles, 804 kilometer mark. Using an incredibly fast car such as the Tomahawk, now that we've referenced it maybe for the 3rd time at this point, can significantly shorten the length of this trophy. After reaching 500 miles, 804 kilometers, driven on an oval track across all your vehicles, this trophy will be yours. You'll earn the next 2 trophies like so many others using the Tomahawk VGT. The aim for this one is to reach a speed of 500 kilometers or 311 miles per hour. Start an arcade or custom race on America's Special Stage Route X. Once the race starts, go full throttle, holding down R3 to utilize the vehicle's built-in nitro. Keep doing this along the straightaway and you'll easily surpass or reach this trophy. Like the previous trophy, use the Tomahawk on Special Stage Route X. The only difference this time is you may need to tune it up to reach the extreme speed of 600 km per hour or 373 miles per hour. You will need to purchase the fully customizable racing transmission, allowing us to unlock the top speeds. Change this from 580 to 800. Then adjust body ride height to its minimum values, decreasing the drag on the vehicle and increasing the downforce. Now go full throttle once more and watch the numbers fly by. Mileage will accumulate between all the modes you play throughout the game. The amount of mileage can be tracked by changes to your vehicle odometer, which is also visible in your vehicle garage. Driving your first 66 miles will come rather quickly in the beginning menus and license tests, and will be earned early in your journey towards Platinum. It's a mileage game, so to knock this one on its head you'll need to reach 1,372 miles, which more than likely will be achieved sometime during the super license or towards the middle of the menus. Regardless of the path you take, this will be earned before long. It gets easier the longer you play. For this one we need to reach 2451 miles, usually sometime after completing one of the gold trophies like Hard Work Pays Off or Gold Finale and reaching 75% completion. If you wind up short in the mileage for this trophy after completing both, the mileage during sport mode will put you over the edge. For this one to be achieved, you would have matched the distance covered by the first ever non-stop transatlantic flight, covering 3,610 miles. Impressive, let's keep the ball rolling. Don't think about the number, it'll arrive sometime along the way. For this one, we need to reach the distance covered by the entire German autobahn network, which covers 8,197 miles. So don't count or stare at the odometer. Enjoy the game and its many tasks. Naturally this one will take some time, but it's worth the wait. Escapes photos here, but don't worry, only 2 more to go on top of the 100 you may have already done for Snap Happy. There's only one vehicle that meets the requirements here, and that's the Audi R18 TDI 11. Once you have this vehicle, enter Escape, select Le Mans tile, and you can select any of the remaining sub-stages to take the photo on. Snap your photograph, save it, and the trophy is yours. Much like the last trophy, we need a specific car, the BMW M6 GT3 Endurance Model 16. Once you have this vehicle, enter Escapes and select the Nürburgring tile. You can select any other sub-stages and take the photo on. Snap your photograph, save it, and the trophy will be yours. The main campaign is spread across 39 menus of vehicle collections, racing tournaments, and miscellaneous tasks on the world map. Completing the 39th menu will award you this trophy and conclude your necessary time in the GT Cafe. Earning your licenses before proceeding deep into the campaign will help you refine your driving skills and award you some helpful vehicles for later menus, saving on credits and netting more as you sell cars too. My worst trophy of all, if I'm being honest. It took the longest time due to the fact I didn't know which were the legendary cars, and I'll admit I had to look this one up. Apparently it's a reference to the Bronze Dream race in Gran Turismo 5, which involves the 3 legendary vehicles from the mid-60s era of motorsports, the Ford Mark IV, Jaguar XJ13, and the Ferrari 330 P4. All 3 vehicles for this trophy are purchasable from the Legends Cars dealership. The vehicles in question will run a cost of 28,250,000 credits. Do save up for these as they show up randomly and without warning. Pretty self-explanatory this one. If you haven't been listening, simply rewind and rewatch. You need to complete all other trophies to be awarded the Platinum GT7 trophy. Nicely done and fair play to you. Congratulations are in order. You've successfully navigated the thrilling world of Gran Turismo 7, earning every accolade along the way. By turning off assist settings and racing cleanly, you've sharpened your skills and gained a competitive edge. Not only that, you have boosted your credit stash and racing rep, you've collected legendary cars, fine-tuned vehicles and captured iconic moments on tracks like Le Mans and the Nürburgring. Each race, whether won by a close margin or a dominant lead, has showcased your dedication and skill. As you reflect on your journey, remember the thrill of each victory and the satisfaction of every milestone. You've not just played Gran Turismo 7, you've mastered it. Thank you for embarking on this journey. See you on a track soon.